Hello everyone and welcome to another Starcraft 2 match. This one's going to be between ZvP SKS, spawning as a red Protoss, and his opponent FantaPrime, spawning as a green Zerg. The map's going to be Metalopolis, and let's see what's going to happen here. So this is going to be a Korean PvZ matchup, and yeah, there's really not a lot to say about it. These two players are Korean, these guys are probably amazing. And somebody left me a comment, said that Protoss is #1 rank in Korea now, the most played race in Korea, the Zerg #2, and the Terran actually is #3, but in America is actually opposite. Terran is #1, Protoss #2, and Zerg #3. That's what I think it is, but I'm not sure. And SKS is going to be dropping a pylon over here, just kind of chilling over here. You see, look at this, he kind of practiced this thing. Look at this line perfectly over there, and he's not actually scouting yet. And look at this, FantaPrime is going to be scouting in correct positioning, and I don't know what it means, but there's a bunch of numbers. Oh no, the Korean typing is kicking in, and it's really hard to understand because I'm not Korean. And that looks like a eye, two eyes and eyebrows, doesn't it? Looks pretty cool actually. And we're gonna have Gateway going down for SKS, and he's gonna be scouting the correct way because he's seen the Overlord probably, and Overlord like, oh man, you saw me dude, you gotta go to my base now. So both players gonna find each other pretty early in the game, since both players scouted the same positioning. Pretty sure SKS just scouted the right position because he saw the Overlord. But still, no spawning pool. Instead, we have a really quick hatchery before the spawning pool, and SKS gonna find this out, and he can put a lot of pressure on FantaPrime because hatchery before the spawning pool is really gonna pay off. Not really soon in the game, but if you can defend against the early Zealot rush, Zealot rush, whatever you want to call it, I guess he's gonna try to corner boost as many Zealots as he can, because this is can really pay back for the FantaPrime, sorry. And look at the probe. Did you see that probe dancing? He was doing some break dancing on the side. You saw that, you know. I think it's a bug. It might be a bug in the game, I don't know, but I don't think this guy can stab this for long. And this drone is like patrolling something, but the spawning pool is on the way for FantaPrime, and there is, oh, Zealot is being corner boost, so he's gonna try to force one Zealot to attack as much as he can, but the cybernetic core is down, so he's gonna go for this kind of standard opening, but he's just gonna rush with one Zealot, and hatchery should be finished pretty soon. But the spawning pool is done, and there should be Zerglings on the way for FantaPrime, and I think he should be easily defend against the one Zealot. I don't think one Zealot can do that many damage, but Zealot and the probe can kind of harass this drone. This drone might gonna go down if he can run away. Getting out of here. The guys are fast, and he needs to move this Zealot into the mineral line so he can actually do some damage, because I don't think this is gonna actually pay off for SKS, because look, Zerglings are in the field and they're gonna try to surround the probe. Probe is going down, and a Zealot just on by himself, but there is more Zerglings gonna be on the way trying to reinforce this army, kill the Zealot. And where these bodies are going, and the Zealot's probably gonna go down. So yes, FantaPrime has an advantage now. He got a really quick expansion before spawning pool, and there's only Stalker and Zealot for the SKS, and I guess he's gonna try to push out, and he's gonna be researching warp gate technology and getting another simulator. Whoa, lots of Zerglings. I guess FantaPrime gonna try to take an advantage, trying to push out with many Zerglings as he can. And two Zerglings, oh, he should have actually been pushing out, not attacking the Stalker. I guess he's gonna be dropping back now. Oh, he could have just sneaked up behind this. Besides the Stalker and a Zealot, get into a mineral line and trying to do some damage, but instead he's going to be dropping back, trying to defend his hatchery. And a queen is out, and another one too. So there's two queens for the FantaPrime, and both going to be saturating the, spawning larva. That's what I meant to say. And a pylon's going down over here. So this is a really tight choke over here from SKS. And you can tell that these players are actually practicing this for days probably to get it right, to wall off the ramp pretty perfectly. Just leave like a little choke, because you do want to wall off against the Zerg player, and this Overlord is going somewhere. But FantaPrime's going to try to push in with these Zerglings, but I guess SKS is going to try to take an advantage, put a early expansion too, because if your opponent is not really aggressive like FantaPrime, he drop a early expansion. So you can do the same thing, trying to catch up to his economy, because I'm pretty sure this economy is already kicking in. Look at this. This mineral line is saturated pretty good, and this one. And when you get that many minerals from two hatcheries, that's big time income. Look, this mineral line is kind of saturated, but you get more from two expansions pretty much. And there's going to be pylon down here, walling off kind of even more. Really make it really hard for FantaPrime to get into. Poor Zergling. But the Speedlings are finished. So we're gonna see some Zerglings flying everywhere. Whoa, where'd these guys go? Look how fast they are. No, 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 get into middle line. Don't go there. Get into middle line. And I guess these Zerglings are gonna sneak by, but there's a Zealot on here. And great positioning, but and the force field's going down, trapping all of these Zerglings in here. And this Zealot really needs to survive before Stalkers can kill this. And I think all the Zerglings are gonna go down. And this Zealot actually killed 3 of them. Maybe they had like really little health, and a force going down for the SKS, and he's gonna be probably pushing out all he has over here. 2 Stalkers, 3 Zealots, and 2 Sentries. He has to do some sort of damage. But there's 2 Spine Crawlers over here, more Zerglings, and a 3rd Spine Crawler is getting, and more Zerglings, and a Queen. So I think FantaPrime should be good for now, because there's 2 Spine Crawlers, and these Zerglings should be easily surrounding these Stalkers, trying to eat them up. And the force field's going down. Oh, look at this! Good force field, and another one trying to save his Stalkers for as long as he can. But all the Zerglings are going down, and SKS is going to be pushing in with everything he has. But there's only 3 Spine Crawlers, and another one is just burrowing in, and more Zerglings. But he need like a Spire or a Roach Worm. But I see the Spire going down. I cannot find where it's going down though. Where's the freaking Spire? Whoa, where's the Spire at? Can somebody tell me where? Oh, there's the Spire. I couldn't find this. Really weird. And Speedlings are gonna try to sneak by these. Oh, force field's going down, forcing the Speedlings attacking the units, and another force field's going down. But there's enough Speedlings sneak by to attack this, and there is no. Oh, there is actually warping in some more Stalkers. So this is gonna be a really tough game for the Zerg player, because it's really hard to play. Like, man, look at this. This is like tag practice to wall off. Like, look at this little choke over here, and when you're gonna put in a simulator, look at this pylon even blocking the back of the expansion. Man, I have to say SKS doing really great tactic right now, trying to sitting in his base, getting his own expansion. But the mutas are in the way. There's gonna be 8 mutas going down for the FantaPrime, and we're gonna see level 1 upgrades. And we're gonna see some Twilight Consoles, so we might see some High Templars maybe after. But the mutas are out, and they're gonna be doing so much damage. Hopefully he won't waste them. But there's actually plenty of Stalker to deal with these mutas. There's like what, 8 Stalkers, 8 mutas. I don't know. Mutas don't do as much damage as Stalkers do, so I don't think they're gonna be as much as effective. But if he can kill these 2 pylons, all the production facilities gonna go down except one of them, and the Stalkers are in a perfect position. And FantaPrime's gonna be revealing his mutas, and I don't think these mutas will be able to do so much damage, but they are actually getting into mineral line. They should be doing lots of more drone kills, probe kills, whatever you want to call these guys. I know I messed it up, but still. And these mutas are getting so tight over here, and muta harassment did not work for the FantaPrime. And FantaPrime's gonna be behind now since he lost a couple of mutas, and he didn't do that much damage. But he needs to start getting some roaches or something like that, because roaches are always good in the game.